A renowned professor met with a group of young people who were demonstrating against marriage. This group defended that what sustains a couple is romanticism, and that it is better to end a relationship when the romance disappears, instead of enduring the sadness and monotony of marriage. The teacher stated that he respected the opinion of each of them, but shared the following story. My parents lived together for 55 years. One morning, my mother was going downstairs to make breakfast when she had a heart attack. My father ran to her, lifted her up as best he could, and carried her to the truck, almost dragging himself. That day, he drove to the hospital at high speed, but when they arrived, unfortunately, my mother was already dead. Throughout the wake, my father remained silent, staring into space. At the funeral, my father shed almost no tears. My brothers and I tried in vain to break that sadness, remembering funny moments. At the time of the burial, Dad, still visibly disturbed, passed his hand over Mom's coffin and spoke to us with deep emotion. Children, it's been 55 wonderful years. No one can talk about true love if they have no idea what it's like to share a life with someone for so long. He paused briefly, wiped away his tears, and continued to speak. She and I have faced many crises together. I changed jobs. We renovated all the furniture when we sold our house and moved to another city. We share the joy of seeing our children finish college. We cry side by side when we lose loved ones. We pray together in the waiting rooms of some hospitals. We support each other in times of pain. We hug each other at Christmas and forgive our mistakes. Ah, my children, now she is gone and I am glad. And do you know why? Because she left before me, so she didn't have to face the agony and pain of burying me and being alone. I'm the one going through this, and I thank God for that. I love her so much that I wouldn't want her to suffer this way. When my father finished speaking, my brothers and I were wet with tears, but we hugged him. He comforted us, saying, "It's okay, kids, it's okay. We can go home. It's been a good day." And finally, that professor concluded, "That day, boys, that day I understood what true love is. It goes far beyond romanticism, as you say, and it doesn't have much to do with eroticism, but it is related to commitment and care that two truly committed people share." When that master finished speaking, the young university students could not argue, as this kind of love was something they did not know. True love is revealed in small, everyday gestures, every day. True love is not selfish, it is not presumptuous, and it does not feed the desire to possess the loved one. Those who truly love prefer to suffer rather than cause suffering. They prefer to renounce their own happiness to promote the happiness of those they love. Some will say that those who think like this don't have self-love, but self-love does not mean individualism. What usually happens to the individualist in the event of a death separation is to lean over the coffin and ask, "What will become of me now?" The one who loves and cares about being loved will simply ask, "What will become of him or her?" This demonstrates that your love is great enough to think more about the other person than about yourself. And you? Are you taking advantage of your marriage to build true love?